bienvenue dans le numéro 325 de Critical Encounters, un podcast consacré à Marvel Champions, un jeu de cartes évolutif de Fantasy Flight Games. Ici, nous examinons de près l'élément le plus crucial du jeu, les Thunderbolts. Nous discuterons ces personnages souvent mal compris et injustement catalogués de héros et leurs divers projets visant à façonner l'humanité et à ouvrir pour le bien de la planète. Nous évoquerons également ces gens de renégats qui s'efforcent de contrecarrer leur plan. Je suis l'un de vos hôtes, Christophe ou Scarlet. Et avec moi, c'est Steven.
Baguette.
Alors, mon ami, et Scott.
Scott save croissant.
Bienvenue, croissant. I find the show.
Et Daniel.
Bienvenue, mon ami. Tu as bien lu ça. Bien fait. Pourquoi tu parles en français? Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Parce que Batroc, bien sûr.
Batroc! Oh, yeah, he's right here in the lair, Steve. He's back with us. You can hear him in the background. All right. Well, okay, so Scarlet Rhodey, you must be here because we are continuing to turn our attention to a very special corner of the Marvel Universe. Now, in this issue, and the ones to come, and the ones that have recently been happening, we're asking a simple question. When justice strikes like lightning, who's really holding the thunder? Now, today we continue our look at the Thunderbolt Modular Sets, a team built on secrets, second chances, and shifting loyalties. We will explore whether they're truly heroes, villains, or something far more interesting, and why we can't help but love them for it. Vas-y, Chris.
Merci beaucoup. En anglais, of course. So I'm here to talk about Batroc, who you've already talked about. Quite a lot.
All right.
So this is fun.
We're done.
We're done, right?
We did not discuss Batroc and his relationship to the Thunderbolts, however. So we're hoping that you will enlighten us with that.
I bet we did that on purpose, if I know us.
Yeah, I think so.
So much planning. Good job.
Oh, it seems like planning. It was just procrastination.
Dumb luck. Oh,
Of course.
Convenient
Yeah.
procrastination.
Yes.
The best kind of procrastination. So Batroc the Leaper does not have I think a very long history with the Thunderbolts at all. So he, except for like one thing I'll talk about, he's almost like not really a Thunderbolt that much. I'm not sure if he's the least or like definitely the one with the least connection of all the minions we have, but yeah, the first time I could find that he tangled with the Thunderbolts at all was in New Thunderbolts number 8, which was in 2005. And in that issue, essentially the Thunderbolts are just called in. I think at the time they might be one of the many times they're kind of like a government-y backed team to like a 911 call at a hospital. And there they find Batroc and his brigade, and they basically fight. From that issue, it just seemed like honestly anyone could be in that place, like that they needed to fight. Like very, you could throw the wrecking crew in there, whatever. Just a group to push some story forward. Batroc is like a year or so later in the Civil War event in Italian issues during the second volume of the Thunderbolts, where Redacted is recruited by Tony Stark to kidnap supervillains for the registration side and get them to side with them. And Batroc's just sort of like shown as one of the villains that were sort of kidnapped, and then again in the next issue is sort of shown in the background of all of them sort of joining this version of the Thunderbolts. And that's about it.
So do they like do a pan shot and you're like, there's Batroc standing next to the Eel and Viper and whoever else it is?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think he might show up in like one other issue, but this isn't really like he's not really part of the team or the core team, I should say, at the time. And it isn't actually until 2021, so fairly recent comic, where there's a mini series called King in Black Thunderbolts. So King in Black, the real short and sweet version of this, is a large Marvel-wide event that saw the god of the symbiotes, like Venom, those kind of things. His name was Newell, rained some terror on the world. Additionally, at this time, Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin, was mayor
Nice.
of New York City. So if you're watching the current Daredevil show, that's feels on brand.
Okay.
So Mayor Fisk wanted to make sure that a team that he controlled sort of looked like it was helping to save the world, or a good PR essentially. And so he sort of created this whole team of relatively expendable villains to go and do like this top secret mission. It was led by Taskmaster, and Batroc was on this team, along with only like two other folks who are like in our game. Rhino, though, he quickly leaves the team, and then Mr. Fear, who I think is a minion from one of the mod sets in the hood,
Crossbones Crew.
and
Crossfire Crew? Is he in that one?
Crossfire Crew.
Yeah, probably should have looked that up. And so Kingpin ends up trying to make them kind of heroes, so they're not allowed to wear masks. So there's only 3 issues of the series, so like Batroc is like basically maskless the whole time. And then his role in those 3 issues is almost completely comedic relief. He's just like throwing out sort of one-liners, some of them in French, some of them in English, and that's kind of his like role for the most part in the whole thing. Their goal was to like find Norman Osborn and then the Sentry's corpse. He was kind of killed by Newell, to try to like blow up something, and ended up that they faked it for Fisk, who thought they all died, because he really could not care if they lived or died. A few other characters did not make it. And then they instead used all that to blackmail Fisk into a salary so that they'd become the official Thunderbolts team. Also, during this time period, vigilantes were, I think, outlawed. And so, unless you were part of the official Thunderbolts team. And so, yeah, he was just part of that. Which really, I mean, that's pretty much all I could find of his relation with any Thunderbolts team.
Yeah, I was under that impression too, that he had like a run-in with them, but wasn't even sure if he ever was on the team. So I think our Batroc the Leaper is on the Thunderbolts simply because that is a story that Tony Fanchi and FFG wanted to be telling, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which is still cool. So
yeah.
Yep. Well, that might be our shortest Thunderbolt lore. I guess we can jump right into the cards.
Yeah, and maybe my shortest lore I've ever done on this show.
Yeah, I know. You spoke for like less than 8 minutes. That's crazy.
I know. I'm like, well, this is it, guys. I don't know. It's like 4 issues.
What else is there?
Well, we better say a whole lot about Batroc again. Here we go. All right.
Well, let's look at these cards. You can find them in the Leaper Modular Set in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. box, Wave 9, 6 cards, 4 by title. Chris, you can read us Batroc's card.
I shall. So Batroc, he's a minion, a unique minion, of course. He's got 1 scheme, 2 attack, 16 hit points, and of course the Elite and Thunderbolt traits. He's villainous and has Victory 1. Forced Interrupt. When Batroc engages you, discard one card from your hand. There is some flavor text. On se prévaut. En garde. See you later. En garde. He's got 4 boost icons, which really, for the most part, it's nothing, but sometimes does.
If you play him, if you put the set in a non-Thunderbolt scenario,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which I think we should do that on Tuesday, Steve. Just throw a Thunderbolt.
Yeah, start putting them in.
Yep. Start putting them in.
Yeah. So we have the art at the airport. He's lucky he doesn't get sucked into that jet engine that we've seen throughout.
He's a good leaper.
Yeah.
He is a good
leaper.
leaper.
We got one of these when he engages you. So this when engage you thing is cool because if he ends up going to the backup and then coming back out, or if he's engaged with Scott and Chris punches him and he moves over, his ability is going to trigger, which is really the only one of these so far that we have talked about that has a when they engage you effect. Yeah, which is cool. Just kicks a card right out of your hand.
Yeah.
Wham!
Bam!
It makes sense for Batroc, right? He's like leaping out, doing something. Yeah, it's nice and thematic.
Yeah, I guess so. He takes your money, and in the next card, we'll see that he takes your heart.
Oh,
he does.
Tell us about that, Daniel.
So in his side scheme is coup de food. It's a force interrupt when a minion engages a player. That player.
Sorry, did you say good food?
I said good food.
No.
I did not say good food. All right.
Soup of what? Soup of what? Soup
of.
What does it mean?
It has a literal and a metaphorical meaning. The literal meaning is that coup de food is like a lightning bolt. But
or Thunderbolt, actually.
Yeah. But the French use it more like a metaphorical, like love at first sight or a sudden thing out of nowhere.
Okay.
That's why he's handing you a rose, Steve.
Oh, I will take it.
And his abs are out.
Because and giving you that, that very French look.
He's only got like one button on his shirt, so yeah.
I mean, the man is just showing off those abs.
Yep.
Did I tell you guys about the two French high school kids that Mustafa hosted?
No.
But it reminds me of this because this come hither look and this very French thing about the coup de foot. Like, yeah, this one of those boys was sort of smitten by Elsa, and it was very funny. And he went very French. So anyway, where was I talking about? Oh yeah,
I don't know the side scheme. I think
Forced interrupt.
Well, first off, coup de foot comes out with 5 threat, static 5 threat. You will get 2 boost icons and an acceleration token. But the force interrupt is when a minion engages a player. That player discards the top X cards of their deck, where X is the number of boost icons on that minion. Oh, place 1 threat here for each printed lightning bolt discarded this way. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cards when one of these Thunder Buddies hits you.
Yeah.
Boost of 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boost of 4
cards.
The boost finally actually matters. Yeah. And being the static 5, I find this is, I'm a solo player. Static 5 is like a lot.
That's not hero. That is not a small amount.
No. But then I can easily see in a multiplayer game where the 5 is like nothing.
It's out and gone.
So, yeah. It's interesting.
I'm homebrewing one of our random things where coup de foot starts the game and play with permanent on it. And if you reduce the threat to 0, you blank it or something like that, or you get rid of the acceleration.
Steve, that will not be a Tuesday. I join you.
I kind of like it.
Okay, you have fun with that.
X cards of their deck. Yes. Okay.
Any Thunderbolt, they engage you, and you have no more turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not. It doesn't even have to be. Not even Thunderbolts. Like just a random scenario that this is in. You're playing Sandman or something. Yeah.
Oh,
anyways,
no, Daniel, you still have a turn. It's the discarding from the top of your deck, not in your hand.
Oh, deck. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking this
it's just milling you super fast.
Really
yeah.
Oh
my god, that would be horrible. Just like, oh my god.
Play it in Ultron, so you really never get anything out of your deck. Yeah.
I guess I'm looking at the way Batroc is looking at me in this card. He's not ruining my turn.
No.
No.
He's ruining my future, not my now.
This art is why you put this modular set in your scenario, honestly.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
He's really ripped. In fact, he ripped his shirt with his abs.
Yeah. I mean, that's
just bursting out.
His clothes can't contain him.
That is talent, my friend.
Wow. And the goatee, the kind of Van Dyke thing going on. He might be our best looking villain in the game, guys, if we're being honest.
Probably.
Okay.
Okay.
I love when we go off the rails like this for Steve.
Yeah.
Let's spring on to another card here.
What else is it that Batroc does?
Oh, Batroc the Leaper. I'm going to read this one so I don't have to try to read the next one. There are 2 of these treacheries. When revealed, find Batroc and reveal him. If he's already in play, he engages you. Batroc activates against you. If no enemy activated this way, this card gains Surge. And it has a boost with a special boost. Discard 1 card from your hand. Okay, this is the Thunderbolt attacks you card or engages you card. And in this case, you'd lose a card as well because he would just have engaged you. And then the boost removes cards from your hand also. So there you go.
And then if you have the side scheme out,
right,
you also mill 4
cards.
cards.
And stuff, you're never going to get what you want.
Yeah.
No.
We have talked about 6 of these type cards already. So let's move on to the next one, Scott.
Look,
Steve, I have a big rules question.
Oh, you haven't, but you haven't. Okay, Chris, you're right. You have not. What do you have to say about it?
Well, it sure is an activation card. So
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I do think there is an interesting interplay because, as you mentioned, I have not studied my Thunderbolts well enough. That Batroc is the only one when engaged, and so that's kind of fun. That it does play into the engagement thing. So it's like no matter what, or for the most part, this card either you're you're discarding a card at some point, right? Either as a because it's a boost, or because you've now gotten Batroc, right?
Yeah.
Because I think with the wording, he engages you no matter what, right?
Well, that was my question. So if I'm already engaged with him and I draw this card, does he re-engage me? Like, do I lose a card?
No. If he's in play with you, he does. If he's already in play, engaged with you, then, I don't know that he
because it does say if he's already in play, he engages you.
He engages you.
So even though he's with me already, he's in play already. So does he leap away and leap back?
I believe they put some rules out on that. Like, okay. I think they did, and of course,
and it'll be like all pro hero kind of ruling, I suppose.
It shouldn't be though, right? It should be.
I mean, logically, he would like re-engage you if he was already in play, but I guess they're probably thinking about like, excuse me, if he is on the that other weird like environment. I forget what it's called. It needs to be pulled or in front of somebody else.
Oh, the backup one you're talking about? Yeah.
Yes. I was blanking. Yeah.
Okay. If a player is instructed to find and reveal a minion that is already in play, that player engages that minion and resolves any keywords and/or triggered abilities that resolve as a result of that minion being revealed, such as that minion's when revealed ability. Not entering play. That minion is considered to engage that player unless it was already engaged with that player. Okay. So
I guess that means you can't get quick striked 100 times and whatever. So, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he still will activate against you. It's just if I have Batroc in front of me and I get this card, he activates against me. If he's in front of Scott and I get this card, he will engage me, trigger his ability, and then activate against me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So if he's already in front of you, he doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, having him in front of you is sort of saving the card from your hand.
Right. It is.
Yep.
Yeah. So interesting. And now I also realize how the text is for if he's in play engages you. That's just rules reminder. It's not really the card text.
Right. Yeah. Anything.
Right. Yeah. Yes, because it's in italics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I still think you're bound to lose a card typically when this comes up. So
probably for the most part, yeah. Unless, of course, he's gone and then you just surge.
Yeah.
Because he's in the victory pile.
All right, Scott. One more card.
Yes. Batroc du Leaper. It's a treachery with Surge. When revealed, each player engages each minion engaged with the player clockwise from them. Who's engaged? This has a delightful art of Ninja in like shadow motion mode, where we see the shadow of him moving and doing his parkour on their plane and the jet wing and everything else to move forward. Lovely art. It also has a boost effect. One boost icon and a boost effect. After this attack resolves, engage a minion in play that is not engaged with you. So multiplayer game, there's minions are moving, whether it's when revealed or if it's a boost, something has to move and engage you.
Yeah, multiplayer.
Yeah, so multiplayer, you get this as the boost card for your villain, right? You then engage the minion that is not engaged with you. That villain will then attack you because you're at that stage of the villain phase. So, right? Like the villain attacks, and then you go look at what minions are out here. Oh shoot, I just engaged a minion. So yeah.
Each minion engaged with the player clockwise. So if the player next to you has 3 minions, all 3 of them come and engage you.
They're all coming over.
Right. They all rotate over.
It's a big move. You know what's really fun?
Trade places.
What's really fun being a solo player? This card does like nothing.
Nothing.
Oh yeah.
It's really
I guess
boring.
that's why it has Surge.
It's probably why it has Surge. And I mean the boost obviously works both in multiplayer but also works in the Thunderbolt scenario. Because there's usually a minion in play that's not engaged with you.
Right. Up at the backup,
like,
right?
Yeah, the backup one. But yeah, it is. I feel like I have gotten this one and I was like, whew, okay, sure. Search. Also I did look up what this meant, and it's obstacle course, which I think that art now makes a little bit more sense.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And kind of the surge plus the like you're getting different minions, like, changing it up. A little obstacle theme.
Yeah, I think the whole set's a fun theme.
Yeah,
it is.
Again, he's dangerously playing around that jet engine.
He really is.
Got a thing for that.
He knows what he's doing.
This jet's not going anywhere. It still has like the lift attached, right? They're like still loading
I get it, but I just
peanuts,
it's symbolic of a larger problem he has
of jumping
of
dangerously
being risky?
in the airport,
of leaping into harm's way.
Yep.
Silly man.
Harm's way or Heart's way, whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, Heart's way. Yes. All right. Well, what do we think, guys?
It's fun. I like it.
Yeah.
It's definitely more interesting in multiplayer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's the big downside. I have played it almost exclusively solo. I, like Chris, am predominantly a solo player. And it's just not very interesting because you don't get to do much in terms of the shenanigans. It's like, okay, this card surges.
Well, I mean, Batroc could be bouncing back and forth from the backup. His side scheme is good against any minion, but I don't know if it's killing you.
Yeah, but minions don't come out that often. Like, it's just, you don't see the action. This is one where I really think in a multiplayer game, it does a lot. In a solo game, it does very little. Whereas some of the other ones, like, they hurt more in solo than in multiplayer. This is one is not like that at all. So you just don't see as much of the interest out of the set unless you're playing like 3 or 4 player. So I would really enjoy, I think, seeing this on the table more in like a 4-player game.
Well, we'll have to make it happen, Scott.
Indeed.
Yeah, I agree. It's just he's like, and I do think usually I play games beforehand, but I've just been busy. But I have played games with Batroc, and like I don't remember anything about those games with him specifically.
Yeah, you lose a card here and
Yeah,
there.
it's like, and maybe because I think you can like kind of manipulate it that you just never get him until like he's your last Thunderbolt to fight.
Yeah, or you just keep him the whole time. Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah, yeah, and so there's ways to sort of game that so you're not even losing that many cards, and it's like, okay, it's one.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing somebody who's a 4-hand or I guess Spider is like a 3, but like you're really not. That's not the worst thing in the universe. Like there's worse stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I wish it was better because Batroc of the Thunderbolts is like one of my like more favorite characters that I would like to play more, but he just kind of falls flat solo.
But he's really interesting multiplayer.
Yes, no, multiplayer I can see him being like very interesting. I've actually never played the Thunderbolts scenario multiplayer. But yeah, I could see him like this being like all of his cards being very impactful and just like not I don't even want to say annoying because I think they're fun in the fact that they really change up. Like you can't plan necessarily. Like you get that parkour card and all your plans are gone, right? Because if you had certain plans or maybe you're the aggression player and you're gonna do like a really big hit and now you've got a guard in front of you. Like there's all these like fun things that can really like change up the game quickly and that's, exciting, right? And it feels impactful, but not so much when I get that card and I'm like, cool, it's a surge.
Clearly, Batroc is more interesting when there's a love triangle going on with him and everybody else at the table.
There you go.
Yeah,
We,
love that.
Steve, we're obligated now to have Chris and Scott on Octagon with us on a Tuesday. And
With the Batroc 4-player?
With Batroc
I agree.
4-player.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll make that happen soonly. Or as Batroc would say,
Soonly?
bientôt.
We just make up words
Well-
here.
That's right.
That's not a made up word, but okay.
Soonly might be.
Soonly
Feels
might
it.
be.
Soonly is.
Soonly.
Yeah. But you know what?
Yeah.
It's the English language. It's all made up.
It's a living language.
Yeah.
Well, audience out there, friends of the show, what do you think of Batroc? And do you like our newly invented word, soonly? You should tell us. You can email us at criticalencounterspod@gmail.com. We are Critical Encounters on Facebook. You can find our YouTube, Twitch, or Patreon by searching for Critical Encounters Podcast. And on Discord, we are Vardan, Big Plum Loaf, Lexicon, and Scarlet Rhodey. If you like our friends, if you like our show, tell your friends. I don't care if you like our friends. But if you don't like our show, tell your enemies. Batroc, take us out.
In battle, as in life, style is all important.
Okay, now say it in French.
Je ne sais pas.
En bataille, comme la vie, le style est très important. Or too important, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If you like our friends, tell your friends.
If you like our friends,
You don't like our friends. Tell our enemies.
if you like our friends, tell us. Tell us how much you like our
boy.
friends. Do you like me, guys? Do you like me?
You really like
Do you like
me.
my friends?
Please,
I need to know.
Oh my God.
Oh, golly. I think we need to change the outro.